Still don't know why I'm getting purple lines on this. I have no idea why. This is on an iOptron Smart Cube A mount. It's an LTAS equatorial mount. I'm just running it right now as LTAS, and I didn't even align it, didn't do anything. I just hit go. So actually it's not too bad. The weight limit for this is 7 pounds. I'll be doing a review on the iOptron Smart Cube A mount soon. I just don't know when I'm going to be doing it, but I will be taking care of that soon and reviewing that. And once I get everything all situated here, so and I'll also be doing a review on the SharpCap 3 also. The focus is not atrocious. I mean, I could touch it. I mean, I can. Let's see if I can touch it one more time. That may make it worse, but let's see. That looks a lot better. I turned off the lights on the property. That looks a ton better. Also, another thing is I'm going to eventually be getting a finder. So I'm going to be making this as easy as possible to look through and find objects that are smaller. Smaller meaning Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, all the planetary. This is the moon here. Definitely, we're in the right direction. So eventually I will get this where we will be a smooth transition where I can actually have this going at the same time along with the two other scopes that I have going. So right now, not looking too bad. And I'll be doing planetary tutorials, Registax tutorials, a whole bunch of stuff. That is in the definite near future, as we got a lot of things to cover for that, a lot of things going on. So it's going to take some time, but I just wanted to show everybody that where we stand and what our progress is. 640 by 480. I could touch it just a slight bit. And I'll figure out this purple line stuff too. I think the reason why it's purple lines is because I think I'm running it off of a hub. I think. And it might not be enough power for the camera to run to the laptop, I think. And this black little dot here is probably a dust mote. I gotta clean the front glass of the sensor. Haven't really used this in forever, so definitely have a lot to do. You can bring this all the way down. You could bring this down to 240 by 176 if you really wanted to. Not that it really, this, when you see this, you think, oh well, it's going to be amazing. It really isn't. All this was really doing is it's just taking a little portion of the actual object, and you could shoot it a higher frame per second. So I can get this where I want it. So say somewhere super good, where there's craters or something like right here. Bring this down to be at a decent amount, and then start a capture and run this at like 180 frames per second. So you can see how many frames this thing is capturing. But you don't want to go too low with the resolution because then the actual object becomes blurred. So you can see this one is at an absolute high for frames per second. But then if you were to say go and do a super high one, like 25 by 92, by the way, bring this down. Whoa, hey now. Okay. You can see that it's shooting at 5.7 frames per second, and there's a lot of purple lines all over the place, and it is running super slow. So we're just going to bring that back down. There we go, at a decent amount. So just a short, little tiny episode to show everybody what planetary is and how this works. I mean, it's work in progress. My guess is by the middle of August, I'm hoping by the end of July I should have everything all set up and ready to go. Again, it's going to take some time. I don't think I shared this video on my page. If you're just joining me, I'm doing planetary, doing lunar tonight, and we'll be doing planetary sometime in the next couple of days. But right now, I am just testing out the Astroscan Millennium, and it is pointing at the moon tonight, as it is a full moon. So I will not be doing long exposure photography tonight. And this is on an iOptron Smart Cube A mount. It is an alt-az / equatorial mount. I did not align this at all. I did not do anything. I just set it up and just immediately hit moon and just went straight to it. So it is off by a little bit for alignment, but not too bad considering I just hit the button and went. This is the NextImage 5. It is a planetary camera, which is actually not terrible. They did just come out with the NextImage 10, but this is the one step down. You can get this one for really cheap now, new or used. So as I said before, I am not doing deep sky imaging tonight. Even hydrogen alpha will just be a complete wash. With it being a 99% full moon, it's just not even worth it. Guiding is just going to be an absolute nightmare. I won't even get not even 3-minute exposures before it starts to drift because it's going to be so bad. So right now, again, it's just lunar. I'm looking to get a finder for this, an actual video finder, so that way I can go from one to the other, because actually going to Saturn is going to be terrible trying to find it. The moon being big, I can definitely get it right now. Saturn or Jupiter, not possible right now, but we are getting closer and closer to lunar planetary imaging, and eventually, before the eclipse, I'm going to be doing a live episode from the Buffalo Science Museum on August 21st, which is going to be for the lunar eclipse. I will not be going out of town for it. I will be just going just to the Science Museum and viewing it from there, and I will be catching it live, as I'll be taking this setup with me, as this is my new travel setup, so I'll be taking this from place to place and going from where I need to go, and I'll be getting solar with that, as I have a solar filter on the way. So hopefully I'll be able to get that. So I'm going to end the episode, as this was just a quick, very fast update to let everybody know where I stand. Is it is super clear outside tonight, and I just wanted to get everybody on board pretty much of what I'm going to be doing. So again, thank you for watching, and have a great night. Bye.